despite having full conscience of the way that the humanity is destroying nature and is upsetting the balance, climatically speaking, etc. And we've seen great upheavals in the climate recently. It doesn't seem that mankind is being able to make these collective efforts to stop what is going on now. Does Huzur believe that there would be some great calamity, a natural calamity, which would result from these actions of man? Or would it be rather that there would be a world war before this happens, and could either of the two be avoided at all?
I think neither can be avoided. This is the first part of the answer. The fact is that the problem where the atmosphere is polluted, the air is polluted, waters are polluted, etc., are the natural consequences of industrial development. Now, industrial development is responsible for the economic growth, and also it is responsible for finding markets in the third world for their productions. Now, this they cannot stop. Whatever may happen, it's impossible for them to reverse their industrial development, and also it is linked to the way of life they have adopted. They are used to, for instance, fast foods and this and that, and the modern way of life and dresses, etc., and the houses and their quality and standards. It's impossible for any government to survive in their own country by telling the people to automatically adopt a poorer way of life. And if they do, their economy is bound to suffer from that too. The industry will begin to collapse. So it's a problem out of which they simply cannot wriggle out. Whatever they do, they must go on and on. The result is that pollution of the air and the water and the food and everything, and health hazards these factors create, they're going to progress. The second is the question, part of the question is regarding the atomic war. I think both things are going to help each other. I mean, they abet each other. Because if you think deeply on the problem, these economic developments are bound to create jealousies, and jealousies are bound to create wars, or the fear of wars, and then ultimately it may end up in the Holocaust created by an atomic war. Now, these things are not only possible, but they are most certainly going to happen. Before this happens, new world cannot be created. Now, you want to find out whether atomic war will take place first or this, Allah knows best. Que sera sera. Right? See, if you compare this way of life with the natural way of life, you will be surprised that there will be no problem of dumping anything. You dump the manure, natural manure. I mean, you might dump the dung with things, the waste of animals, which is natural waste, and it turns into dung. And that dung is very useful for the production of crops, fruits, etc. And all that goes apparently waste in nature is converted by nature into some food for other animals, and those animals ultimately create food for man. So this ecosystem or ecosystem is fantastic. There is no poisoning, no pollution created anywhere in the world. So the pollution is created because of industry and because of atomic preparation or of atomic warfare, for the fear that the others may have an upper hand over us. Now they can't do anything about this waste. Wherever they dump it, it's going to create problems.